Hello, I'm Kurt from North American Scooters. We're here today to tell you about our newest product. It's the hybrid Scoot Bike scooter. But before I tell you about the features of the bike, let me tell you a little bit about North American Scooters. We've been in the green manufacturing business for over 30 years. That's why we're real excited today to show you our newest scooter line. Instead of me telling you about the features, we've asked Andy from Go Fast Classics to come in and evaluate our product. Hi Andy.
Hey Kurt, how you doing?
I'm doing real good, thanks.
Good.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for allowing me to evaluate your scooter.
Oh, that's great. So you've had the scooter out for half the day, and you and your team did an assessive evaluation. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what you came out with?
I think it's a fantastic machine, and I can't believe it hasn't been introduced to the U.S. earlier. So you have a great opportunity here to offer your customers a great little bike. But what I wanted to do is go through a complete evaluation of the bike, which we did. We went through all circuitry, engine, tires, braking system, all the safety features, all of that, what I'd like to share with you, and give you the pros and cons that we found that I think your viewers would enjoy.
Perfect. That's exactly what the viewers are looking for, an honest evaluation of our scooter.
That's what we're going to give you.
Thanks.
Thanks. What we do at Go Fast is when a company comes to us and asks us to evaluate a motorized product, we want to, instead of just going over the motor and transmission and how it shifts and everything, you want to get a feel for the bike, how it feels for you. What we do is we evaluate the position of the handlebars compared to the seat, so ergonomically you're sitting on it correctly so you don't have any back pain, your shoulders, your arms, and so on. We found this bike very adequate. Not all scooters are alike, no matter what they say. The handlebar seat position is correct. We found after hours of riding it that there was no discomfort. So I feel that this is a well-built machine, for that purpose, for longer riding. With the instruments, I noticed very simplistic, but very functional. You have your gas gauge, your speedometer, and then your hybrid mode, indicating battery charging, high-low type things. Very, very functional. Also your instruments for turn signals, horn, high and low beam, all good quality, high quality plastic, not cheap in any way in functionality as well. Starter, button, high-low beam, and so on. The most impressive thing with this bike was the hybrid mode. I love that. I drive race cars and that, so I'm not the greenest person, but when it comes to green, this is number one. This is a perfect example of the evolution of hybrids. You have a complete gas mode on this with one flick of the switch to the right. You're riding around a 50cc gas scooter up to over 30 miles an hour. Nice thing is you flick it to the middle and now you have electric and gas mode. So once the scooter gets up to about 15 to 18 miles per hour, it automatically, in a very smooth transition, switches to the gas motor, which then you continue on. And also, if you happen to run out of gas after getting 200 miles to the gallon on this, you flick it to the left and you're back in electric. Another nice thing about this is as you are riding this in gas mode, it is charging the battery, which is fantastic. So it's all self-contained. Now, getting on to other features, we look at the Generation 1 scooters were a much cheaper. These were back in the early 90s up to 2000 or so. They were very cheap. The plastic was very thin. The clips, very cheap. This is excellent quality. The clips are great. The lines, how the plastic pieces line up as they're separated the gaps are right in line with a good quality manufacturer. Lighting systems, very appropriate. Very clear seeing. You have the turn signals and also additional reflectors. All safety features that I think North American didn't have to go overboard with all these safety features. But you know what? If you're going to have your child or a person, a loved one on the scooter, you're going to want these safety features. Also, you cannot start this bike if it's on the kickstands or if the brakes are on. It cuts the power. So these are additional features that are going to allow you not to be running out in traffic or things like that. So all about safety. Now getting down to the wheels. Wheels are a big part because you look at a lot of scooters, they have thinner tires, which means less road surface. the ability to skid faster on wetter roads, things like that. This has a nice sized tire, aluminum rims, disc brakes, nice caliper, good quality. The disc is adequate for a scooter this size, and I think you'll have a nice braking system. We found it very adequate for riding the streets around here. Again, all the plastic, very good quality. You have an extra seat lock, kickstand. You have just a general side stand and the center stand for longer storage, or if it's sitting on an uneven ground. One nice thing was most scooters have electric start only. This has electric as well as kick. The storage, it has the storage area under the seat, obviously in the back, but I guess an everyday storage would be right in the front, right by your feet, near the kick panel. You throw some water in there, you can put your BlackBerry in there, iPod, okay? You can actually fit quite a bit of stuff in there. Okay, now it doesn't lock, it's not concealed, so that's something you would use for everyday use. You know, keep your papers. I would keep all your registration and everything under the seat where it locks, obviously. You go into the soccer field, you know, you need the, how's that? You know, a lot of room there. And this comes right off. Nice thing is that comes off, the windshield comes off, looks like an everyday scooter. If you want something to carry things in and you know, have a functional type of vehicle, this is it. I really like the scooter. I think with the 50cc engine, if you're looking for a scooter that you want to do 30 to 40 miles an hour on around traffic, that handles well, that you're going to get good stopping power. One thing I do want to mention is what we found is the centrifugal clutch on this. It's a higher revving before it engages. So you actually have to have the RPMs up a little higher than a normal scooter before it takes off, which in turn gives the engine the ability to create more power, so it feels like it's more powerful. So here's a 50cc engine that is actually feels like a 70 or a 100cc, all in a 50cc. That's going to give you 200 miles per gallon. This is our initial evaluation on the bike. I think it's an excellent product. There are many, many features, and I don't want to let you go without showing you one. Under the seat, we have the battery for the hybrid. And if you want to see something that's amazing, this is how easy. It's just a little plug. Just slide this out. I'm going to bring it around here so you guys can see this. You can take it out, or it comes with a little charger, so you can actually plug it in while the bike is sitting. If not, take the battery out. Let's say you're out in there's no place to plug this in. Well, you're going to flip this open, and there's solar panels on the battery. These guys have thought of everything.
So Andy, we're real happy that you came out and evaluated our scooter for you. What'd you think?
I loved it. I think it's a win-win situation for the American market. With the way hybrids are evolving in the U.S., I think you did a great job in manufacturing. I think the quality's there. I think it's a great bike.
Yeah, we're real excited to bring this to the United States market. It's taken us a while to bring a hybrid scooter to the United States, and we actually think it's going to take off really well.
Can I take this one with me?
I'm sorry, we need this one, but I'll tell you what, you can go ahead and purchase one at NorthAmericanScooters.com and take that one home.
I'll do that.
Hey, thanks a lot for helping us out.
You're welcome.